And my phone's a little filthy. Let me take care of it. Sorry, guys. Anywho, um, kind of a wonky start this morning. Daniel and I did get some time in watching Malcolm X. Made me think about this chat while I get ready to go on this walk. Um, and then this song popped into my head as I was about to get ready to go live. So I thought I would play it real quick and then start from there, getting ready for this walk. Please be sure to share this with your peoples and stuff and whatever. You guys, I do not know what YouTube was doing last time and making it seem as though I had no chat, so I do apologize. I'm here, I promise. I'm trying, that thing. Anyway, let's just make a little share real quick. Sorry, y'all know how I do. Together once again. Okay, so apologies for that, you guys. Uh, Daniel and I began watching Malcolm X this morning, and that was interesting. So we only got through like the first maybe 5, 10 minutes where he's getting the comp. And if you've seen Malcolm X, you know how funny and petty that scene really is. You immediately recognize what we do to one another. Well, at least I did. I've seen the movie a few times though, so anyway. Let me get more coffee. Oh, and turn this light back out. Honey, I cannot take it. I'm getting ready to go on this walk though, so we're going to do that. Give me a second. Guys, I promise I am checking. Just to see. But nope. So I may have to do some other stuff at some point. I'm not going to do it right this minute. We're just going to have the conversation. So I'm going to grab some more coffee, and then we're going to go for the walk. We'll come back and pack a bowl. Because I already had some of the Agent Orange that I had left over last night. Believe it or not. The Agent Orange that I packed in that bowl last night, I packed it and didn't even smoke it until this morning. I got up around 5:20. Started my day, started cleaning. Daniel started his day around 6ish. And then sometimes, even though we're in the same house, and I pretty much go nowhere, we're like two ships in the night, just kind of passing each other by. And so we have to make this conscious effort to be there for one another, check in, day dates. Mark Harris, that's what they're pretty much all about. I was listening to Rob B's stream last night, and by the way, if you did not catch it, you need to go back and catch it on the replay. It was fantastic. There we go. And I thoroughly enjoyed it. It tickled my spirit. I didn't expect E-Man to overshare quite as much as he did. Some of the conversation about, the relating portion was funny, entertaining, and kind of surprising, maybe even. So yeah, there's that part. Anyway, I listened in to Robbie's conversation about relationships last night, and it tickled me. I realized people really, it's all just in the words. It's all just in the words. The way that people talk about things, the way that they see it in their heads, and the way that they understand the words. And we keep trying to push words further and further along, and we get further and further away from understanding one another. More and more divided. Anyway, sorry. I had to eat a little bit more before I go. So, I wear my hat because it's been warm of late. I mean, it's been bright of late. I'm telling you, one of the most difficult things is being able to feel all the weather. It's my belief that because there's so much, what's the word I'm looking for? Clutter in the world out east, right? That some of the intensity with which I feel things, the weather as it approaches, was dampened due to the clutter out east. Oh, it is a beautiful Arizona morning, though, you guys. I swear by that. So we're gonna just rolls right in. Oh yeah, it had to adjust from the other thing. It shouldn't have though. That's strange. Let me see something. Hmm. Let me get it off of there just cause. Okay. Hey, so during that storm, look, all this tree came down. It actually came down on a woman's car that was right here. Oh, there go Kelly and Paco. Oh, did they know? Did they know? Did they know? What up, homie? What's the Pacosaur doing? Hi, fella. He's like, you're way away from where you're supposed to be. What are you doing? Hi, handsome guy.
I'm going out for my second walk.
Hi, handsome guy. Your second walk? It's my first today. Hi, handsome guy. Hi.
Gives me that look like getting love from my friend.
Yeah. Handsome guy. Paco. Paco. Handsome guy. Hey. Oh, me. Oh, you got a bug on your nose. Hey, got a bug on your nose.
Come here, your eyes are red.
How are you two?
Good. We're all right.
Hi, handsome guy.
I should go to the store. I need apples and flour tortillas.
I've got some apples you can have. I'm not gonna eat them. We got a whole, I think, Gala apples. Got half a bag.
I need Granny Smith.
Oh yeah. Well, those are one of my favorite
Deep,
apples.
I like
Yeah.
the tart.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I
That's
eat a
pretty
sweet
much mine.
apple, I'll have a cone because they really do have more sugar in them than the Granny Smith do, or carbs or something. I have a reaction.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, I have to be so careful because my blood sugar's just been not good, and I'm weak. I'm
Well,
not getting enough proteins.
what are you doing about it?
Eating
Eating what?
proteins,
Like?
everything that's on my list.
Okay.
Yeah, I know what I'm doing. I've been dealing with this for 12 years.
Your tummy hurt.
No, fat. Rub it for good luck, just like a voodoo.
Oh, that's maybe I should have kept mine then for that purpose right there.
There you go.
What are you getting into, sir?
That poor lady. I told her, the lady that usually
Oh.
parks there. Well, hey, but you know, she's real nice, and she's like older
Mm-hmm.
and flaky, but real nice. Gets confused, and that's her favorite. She has handicap parking
Mm-hmm.
placard, and when they started dropping, because it's monsoon season,
Yeah.
okay, and these are old olive trees. Remember we were
He's,
talking about that? What
yeah,
you
he
got
was
some
about
under
to try to
there?
eat one.
Something's not. Yeah. Well, he could eat it if he wants. I don't care. But um, I said bad place to park, bad place because it fallen all around her thing a few weeks before. And she
Oh.
goes, yeah, but I want to keep my spot. And I go, well, honey, nobody has a spot. And I said, it's really not a good idea until monsoon season's over. And then look what happened.
Yeah. You ready to rock yourself, Paco?
Yeah, I looked at her car. I haven't
I
talked to
didn't
her
see
since that
the. I
happened.
think that's it over there. I didn't see the top of it. I just saw her inspecting
No,
it
it's one
yesterday.
little dent on top and a little bit of breakage of a light
Oh,
on
okay.
the front. So it's not like extensive, but you know, anything that happens to a car is expensive.
Yes.
And then depending on your insurance, it doesn't matter because your deductible is so damn
But
high.
yeah, and if you're on
The
disability, you
fixed
can't.
income,
Yeah.
you know, and I had mentioned that um, she's fiercely independent, which is a beautiful thing, you know. But I said it's really a bad place to park. And sure enough, and these trees, every time we have wind, these olive trees,
Yeah.
stuff comes down, and they're heavy.
Yeah.
The branches. Well, look, that's all from that. There is all from that.
Yeah. I used to over at the other apartment complex. I used to have a car I parked underneath there too, and then they fell into my inside of the car area, you know, underneath the hood,
Oh yeah.
and it got a little bit of an issue. And then I was like, yeah, nah. And so I started moving down away from it. But you know, just trying to find shade. That's all.
Yeah,
You know how it
but
is out here.
yeah, because somebody that hasn't lived here very long said, "Well, these are the wrong kind." This is everybody. I said, "Well, then you shouldn't have moved to this apartment complex." I said because over where I live, the trees are not trees that are indigenous to this area, even though it's a park-like setting.
Uh huh.
And everybody's like, "Whoa!"
Hmm.
And you know the whole. You know, but I had told my friend, I said, could you trim that before we hit monsoon, my second year here? And she goes, I'll put in for it because there's also HUD rules and different rules about how close the proximity and overhang and everything.
Okay. Hmm.
Okay, with regard to this issue
Hmm.
for the apartments, not for the cars. And so they didn't do it. So sure enough, a branch fell into the ceiling
Yeah.
on my side, roof, and then it had the rain. And the next morning, I woke up and there was a big bubble pucker full of water.
Oh wow.
And I was like, oh shit. So I moved all my stuff. It took a month and a week for them to send somebody. And every day I looked at it waiting for it to burst.
I would have too. I'm surprised you weren't worried about mold or mildew. Hmm.
I mean, so, but when I went there, you could tell on your ceiling where it's been patched before,
Yeah.
always.
Yeah.
And so they did it. So the guys that came in, they tarped everything, and then they just had this like a poke stick, and they poked, and it just dripped out. And I'm like, just cut it.
Yeah.
I said, just cut it, and
I
that's
don't
all
know.
they did. And they didn't remove. They didn't remove part of the damage underneath. You could see where it was damaged by water up in there,
Uh huh.
and they didn't fix it. They just
Well,
patched it.
it's a lot of folks here about shortcuts, so or contractors in general.
Is that Marshall again? Yep. Look behind the
I
fence.
saw it.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to figure out what the sound was exactly.
He
Okay.
said poplars, and
Oh,
he
okay.
threw a rock at somebody's window.
Ah, I see. Yeah.
From
Okay.
there, crazy. Did you hear about the shooting?
What shooting?
at these apartments. They used to be called something else, but they're like some of the worst apartments here in town. And the people took them over.
Hmm.
And stop it. Lind Commons.
Linda Commons. Is
Uh,
that where the constable was killed?
well, yeah, and the 27, 28-year old apartment manager, she was brand new.
All over an eviction, right?
Well, she's going with the constable to the apartment to try to help. And the constable's ex-army, so they've been
Ah,
to Afghanistan, 16 years service in the army.
no, I was gonna research the story. I heard about it last night, but I hadn't had a
Beautiful
chance.
woman, 43 years old. But the apartment manager, she's nuts. This guy was arrested and released for brandishing a gun
Hmm.
within the apartment complex in July.
Okay.
And so they're because of all the complaint,
Yeah.
just like him, doing damage and pulling a knife on somebody and slashing people's tires here.
Yeah.
He's not being prosecuted.
No. I
He's
told you.
crazy.
I told you they're just.
They're not. So anyway, so then somebody finally wrote that was a friend of of like, and then shot a neighbor, got caught in the crossfire, 25-year-old man, and then the guy shot himself.
Oh, Father God in the morning
You know,
time.
I mean, but wait a minute, you're going the second time, and but the little gal, she had 3 kids, and numerous complaints and police reports about the guy. Plus, and he missed his court hearing regarding the brandishing,
Yeah.
and then so kills that constable. 16 years in the armed forces, served in Afghanistan. Her body was in the apartment. When you're doing service, you don't go in the. I guess she see. This is what I've seen in ex-military sometimes, especially those that have served in combat
Mm-hmm.
zones and stuff that go into law
All
enforcement.
right, Paco, come on.
That go into law enforcement sometimes they're not always the best candidates for municipalities, sheriff's departments, and all that sometimes because